Vitali.
This bout,
Lots of hype. And there's the bell for round one. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Good hook to the body. He threw a punch and just got countered. And we may see an early stoppage here. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Well done with that counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this? And down goes Tiny. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter. He's been knocked. And there's the bell to start round two. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Hook misses. What a nightmare scenario! I thought that was the end, but here we go again! Back into the fire!
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. And now going for the finish. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Did you see that? The defense failed them. Tiny goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Welcome in. Dr. I.
This bout is...
What a pleasure it is to be here in this. And that's the opening bell, round one. A swing and a miss with that jab. The jab not finding its target. And he scores with the counter. Back in the ring again to try and challenge for multiple world titles. Will their legendary status be cemented in history? Nice counter. Nice counter shot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Looking to land the hook. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. Good counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's no secret. On to the second round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Only catching air with that hook. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Couldn't land that jab. Done with that counter shot. How about that time counter shot? This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. He misses with that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage. And there's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They both want the knockout. Those counter punches have to hurt. And And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? They have no respect for each other's punching power. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good job defending the jab. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. That big hook doesn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
I've got to see that again.
Let's see how the game plan changed. Back at it in round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A lot of effort being exerted here. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. That hook just can't find the target. Punch caught him clean. That hook won't score. Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. Jab slightly off target. Catch and shoot. They threw the hook, it didn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? A perfect counter lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Failing to score with that right hook. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost... On to the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Lucky that hook didn't score. Beautiful counter shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Down goes Klitschko. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your blood.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make...
Here we go, it's round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. They exchange punches. Missing with the hook. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. How much cardio? And they're back at it again here in round 8. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. So much firepower here. Nice counter punch. And he misses with that jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. They exchange punches. Just misses with that left uppercut. The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Heard the old phrase. And there's the bell for round 9. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Nice counter shot. Counter punch. They better start respecting each other's punching power. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter shot. And that hook misses. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym. And here comes the 10th round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
wanted action, and they are giving us action. Not a lot of defense here at all. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He missed with that jab. Nope, that jab not going to score. Nice counter shot. Do you believe what we're seeing? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance. Let's start 11. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The jab doesn't quite connect. We wanted action, and they are delivering. He just misses with that jab. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Trying to land that jab. The right hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stamina is all. There's the bell for round 12. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Perfect counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
incredible work rate. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Swing and a miss with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Not the way either one of these fighters hoped it would go, but they can't be too upset. No one loses here. This fight's a draw.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.